Hey, 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 all you boob tubers out there. It's Matt with Beardiest Gaming coming at you with Dawn of War 2 Retribution. Where we had last left off, actually we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. I'm going to be getting some recordings here. I'm going to try and keep the uploads constant because it might not be possible. I'm going to do my damnedest to satisfy my viewer base, as few as there are out there, unless miraculously overnight somebody discovers me and, you know, I'm giving PewDiePie a run for his money. But I doubt that's going to happen, so I am going to be moving into a house, hopefully closing on it next Friday, 1 week from today, and it's going to be a doozy. I've got to really stiff it to my landlord and avoid their wrath, and hopefully avoid them trying to lay everything wrong with this apartment at my feet. So yeah, that's going to be a bit of a chore. Not to toot my own horn, but so let's see here. I think we got everything rocking and rolling. We're going to give Diomedes this Soundstrike pattern power axe, which I don't know why I'm doing it. Looks like a little bit more. Plus, it gives him a little bit of a ranged option. You know, spice things up a little bit, see how that goes, advertise the weaponry. Martellus, I like the melt on him. I just think it rocks. Yeah, I mean, he does have, doesn't he have like a specific? Yeah, I mean, he's got this tank hunter now, so we're rock solid on that. We're rock solid and ready to go. We're going to advertise the plasma cannon, and actually, just to be a little bit even more honest, in Cyrus, he still hasn't gotten a weapon upgrade. We're about like 34. I'm sorry, I had a vision of 3/4, 3/4, and I said 34. So we're like 75% done with the campaign, and Cyrus still hasn't gotten a weapons upgrade. Yes, that is Retribution in a nutshell for you. You can either honestly I've never had super drops in this game. 315. Let's recycle that and get rid of it. All right, we're done. We're ready to rock and roll, and let's get to it. We have arena perimeter. We thought Cyrus just failed us horribly last mission with his scouting technique, so hopefully he got his shit together. Let's find out.
I see. Kyrus was never here. I fear we were manipulated, drawn to Typhon to slay these Eldar. But to what purpose?
I don't know, Cyrus. Why don't you figure it out, since you're supposed to be our fucking scout. Alright, so let's see. I think I'm going to roll the heroes. They said a small mobile force will suit us better. Plus, I think it kind of adds to the fluff flavor. Alright, the fluffy flavor. So let's get to it. So yeah, a little bit of a backstory on this mission, at least from the recorder's point of view, Beardiest Gaming's point of view. I actually tried to record this yesterday. Had some time alone. The old lady was on a huge road trip, absconding to, I don't know, Buffalo, Ontario, somewhere out there. Great Lakes region. It was way across the state. It was like 250 miles away. Had some downtime to kill. I was like, you know what? I'll get ahead on my episodes because I know it's going to be a busy week ahead of me. And so I was recording it, and there's this. I think it's like I don't know if we want to call it an advert, but it's an option. I have scoured the internet how to get rid of this little pop-up, because it pops up after a certain amount of time, right? And it pops up in the lower right-hand corner, and whenever my mouse goes down there and I click, it tabs me right out. Tabs me right out of whatever program I'm in. And normally I can get back in, but I think with a combination of tabbing out, fraps going, all other shit, it hates it. It's like a perfect storm for my computer. Frap shuts down, either eats the file, or in this case, I could not get it back up. My Steam kept saying that Dawn of War 2 Retribution was playing.
Bravo. Bravo, Diomedes. As always, my greatest champion.
Kyrus, where are you? Show yourself!
I am well removed from Typhon, and so needed a puppet there to stop the Eldar and their wretched ritual. It has kept the Ordo Malleus fleet from emerging from the warp. With the Xenos slain, the Exterminatus can commence.
You desire the Exterminatus?
My dear Apollo, long have I orchestrated the slaughter of the subsector, all in Khorne's name. It is too late for Typhon, but it isn't too late for you, Apollo. I have beguiled you to this juncture, but I have spoken one truth. You are the greatest warrior the Blood Ravens has ever seen. Join me in Khorne's service. Kill these creatures of Angelos that you have surrounded yourself with. Become the slaughterer I know you to be.
Master Kyrus, thank you. You have shown me the truth that I was unable to see. Centuries of service a lie. I do not know what I am anymore, but I know this. I am no traitor. I would rather die.
Pity. No matter. The death you desire is but a moment away.
We have arrived, and it is now that we perform our charge. In fealty of the God Emperor, our undying Lord, and by the grace of the Golden Throne, I declare Exterminatus upon the Imperial world of Typhon Primaris. I hereby sign the death warrant of an entire world, and consign 1,000,000 souls to oblivion. May Imperial justice account in all balance. The Emperor protects.
We have no choice. Must withdraw.
It must be magnificent to see a planet writhe and scream, to feel it convulse beneath your own feet, witness it dying with living eyes. In time, perhaps I may share this gift with every last living soul in the galaxy. Until then.
Alright, we got a boogie. Cyrus, you're getting way ahead of yourself, bub. Alright, let's get Diomedes in here. Yeah, so evidently the Inquisition has had enough of this planet. I don't know why this planet in particular. I mean, we do have demons, we have Tyranids on here, we have Eldar, we have orcs. We have pretty much the whole gamut of 40K's races on here, minus a few. Minus a select few.
My strength is true.
Oh, Diomedes just one-shotted that guy. He's not effing around. He is not fucking around. Let's get in here. Let's actually showcase this. This will be a terrific spot for it.
Orders?
Yeah.
They're not giving us room to operate.
That is why the plasma cannon is a late-game gun. I mean, we got this way ahead, much earlier than we should have. And because of that, I just did not want to spoil it. I mean, you really don't need a plasma cannon until the end levels. It just lays down. You put him on. You put that on the ancient, and you're looking at like death incarnate. I mean, you can just level an entire screen with their volley shots.
I will take it.
We're gonna just avoid a lot of these shenanigans. Oop, let's back out.
I hear departing now.
Why are you firing long bomb shots, Agent? I don't know. Well, we don't have time for that. We're on a clock. I mean, we got Hellfire just raining down on us. This planet's about to implode.
You have Captain Diomedes.
I don't think we need a long bomb shot. Let's just get these guys in here.
There are still targets to engage. As all chaos must be beaten.
I forgot that I had that upgraded. Alright, these guys are gonna get hit. Let's see if we can... Nope, they're gonna get by.
Attacking now!
These guys, as deadly as they look, I mean, they are naked, but... You know, I mean, they're kind of devilish looking. They're kind of satanic looking. Actually, not that strong. I don't even think they're that strong in the tabletop. They're very flimsy. I think they might pack a bit of a punch, but... Alright, so let's actually see if we can't get... This might actually be a perfect spot for a volley. Oh yeah, look at that. You could have planned that better.
Next target. Another tyranny down.
Is that guy immovable? Oh my god. Either that Diomedes got stuck on something. He got snagged. He got snagged. It's a common problem with Space Marines and their big armor, especially with those boots. Those boots, you stub your toe on everything. All right, let's make a. Let's walk over here first. I know this is gonna annihilate. Yep. But we gotta roll. I think we'll have enough time. I don't know though.
Departing now.
I hate timer clocks, especially.
You have Captain Diomedes. You are ready for war now.
That's a pretty deadly combo. Just launch Diomedes into it, his bald head tanking plasma shots. Yeah. I mean, this is just, it's getting downright anime-like, you know? You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's get up here.
You have Captain Diomedes.
Let's get Cyrus over here.
You are well suited now for victory. The demons are upon me!
Diomedes, don't even cry about it. I mean, I swear to Christ, if you start crying about this...
Orders. Objective taken. Dreadnought Thing. I shall ruin you.
Where the hell did Diomedes go?
See it now. Deal with that.
Look at those blades locked in melee.
The foe is engaging at range. Tactical shift.
Alright, we even need to make a runner. Killed enough time. We already lost like 2 or 3 minutes, so... I guess we could always charge it just to really be squirrely about it. So, one of the things that a lot of people have had gripes with is that Azariah Kairos is doing all this in the name of Khorne. Khorne is the god of murder, strength, bloodshed, war, all that good shit, right? He's a sorcerer or a librarian.
I hear you. Back! Out of this realm! Enemy has us in close combat.
I mean, Martellus is just hanging out with a... Martellus, what are you doing, bud? Good thing the Ancients got your back, huh, Holmes?
What is this? You lowly vermin truly think to escape? Ungrateful scum, squandering Lord Kairos' gift of a glorious death! Pay your penance in blood! Blood for the blood god! Skulls for the skull throne!
Alright, let's get Cyrus over here.
Departing now.
Heading out.
And let's see what, should we order anybody? Should we order anything up? Yeah, why not? Why not?
Objective.
Additional requisition needed.
Additional requisition? Are you kidding me?
Terminals deployed and ready.
Yeah, well, you better be ready,
Prepare
Holmes.
assault cannon.
On my way.
Alright, let's just get in here. Let's get in this biatch. Let's get in here.
On my way.
Let's get...
Beginning my race. I am under
Rest not. There are still targets.
Diomedes, don't even start complaining about that. You know.
Targets down.
Let's get Cyrus over here. Let's get him hiding in.
easy talk.
And let's just do a long bomb charge right across the level.
Greenskin kill.
Yeah, we have to do a bunch of stuff. Because evidently the guy was here and then he just took off. Because he's saying, you know what? Let's just get over here. Let's just get along.
On my way.
still recharging? Well, we're just going to drop an artillery barrage on them. What's up now, Holmes? What's up now, homie? Let's actually get Cyrus busting these open. Greater contemplation of the Codex. Are we even there yet?
Die with shame, traitor.
Let's see, where can we get some requisition here anyway? Anywhere? Are they really gonna do this to me? I'm only gonna get one squad out of this? That's a bunch of bullshit. Alright, where is everybody?
Captain Diomedes,
Come on.
I am on the way.
Come on, guys, where is everybody? We're running out of time here. We got 10 minutes, and we got, what, 55 people to kill?
Departing now. The enemy. Brother, I am hit. In service to our
Close the sword.
strike is true.
One of our own has died. The enemy must pay.
Orders. All shooters.
Alright, let's just start dropping some bombs over this way, see what we can grab.
I hear you forever lost to orcs. The fight is here. Success.
You're not pinned, Diomedes. Stop it. Stop it. You know you're not pinned. There we go. Come on. You know we're ticking up. We're almost there.
None shall escape! None shall escape the sacrifice!
Oh, stop.
One way only to cleanse you!
We're just gonna start launching some bombs over that way. Let's get these guys up in here, doing that. You guys gotta get over here. Diomedes, come on, buddy. You know you got it. Alright, we don't have a sniper shot up yet? What the fuck, man?
I am under attack!
What is going on over here? Where are these things coming from? Alright, let's roll up. Wow, we got a bunch of gear. What is this? Kraken bolts? Alright. Smoke grenade. I don't know what we're really going to use that for, but hey. Alright, let's get rid of these douchebags. These guys are starting to piss me off here. Alright, we're going to make a runner for it. We got a minute and a half. No, run! God damn you, Diomedes. Distracting me. Cyrus, what are you doing? How did you get all the way up there, buddy? Cyrus is out. He knows what time it is. Cyrus doesn't want any of this. He's like, you know what? Get me the fuck out of here. There we go. Woo!
Let our enemies beware, for victory is ours.
Alright, not too bad. Ooh, we got a remote detonation pack. Cyrus is getting his equipment back since he somehow lost it in a Where's Waldo kind of fashion. Plus 20% accuracy. Unkill regains health. 209 damage. Grants substantial experience. Orbs of the Omnis Eye. Looks like a kind of vehicular grenade. Forces enemies to fall back. Dragon fire bolts. Alright. Alright, I'm not going to argue with it. Not today, anyway. Let's see what we got going on here. See where this teleportarium will take us. Now that Typhon has pretty much just been carved in half by the Inquisition. I think, actually... Nope, here we go.
It is human nature to seek culpability in a time of tragedy. It is a sign of strength to cry out against fate, rather than to bow one's head and succumb. Inevitably, many shall fault the hands upon the sword which felled Typhon, the Ordo Malleus. But the Inquisition merely performs the duty of its office. To further fear them is redundant. To hate them, heretical. Those more sensible will place responsibility with those who forced the hands of the Inquisition. With some fortune, they may foster this hatred into purpose, and further rule their own fate by coming to the Emperor's service. Yet ultimately, it was I who set these events into motion, with a single blow from my hammer, God-Splitter.
Well, gee, thanks, Gabe. Thanks for doing that. Thanks for doing all that for us, buddy. Alright, so we can either get a pretty, looks like a restore on critical health, restore energy, health and energy to full. I mean, that seems like a pretty badass piece of armor, I'm not going to lie. Cyclone missile launcher for our Terminators, or some missile launchers for our tactical Marines, right? Yep, tacticals. I got to think on that. Got a load of level ups. Where's Cyrus at? He's kind of, is he lagging behind? No, he's actually ahead of everybody. Except Diomedes, of course. Well, Diomedes, taunt. Yeah, that's kind of a no-brainer. I mean, we're not gonna, for each 10% of life that Diomedes is missing, the recharge time to victory is reduced. I mean, I'm not really having an issue with to victory. Right, what is to victory? Yep, that's the charge, so, you know. Yeah, so let's just go with health. Not that I'm going to be using it, but increases his health. I mean, he's already pretty tanky at 1700 for one model. And when he gets real low, he'll become invulnerable. And just be a complete bamf about it. Now, we can choose to give this to him, but I mean, he's already ahead of the game, so we'll sit on that for a little bit. I mean, the Ancient, again, tactical advance, break suppression. We're not really going to use him. I guess if you really wanted to spec him out for melee, I think the energy tree would be the way to go, which is, seems kind of redundant, or kind of counterintuitive, right? Because, I mean, in melee, he's going to be tanking more damage, so he should have more health. That's my opinion on the matter. But what does my opinion matter? So, be able to break suppression, reduce incoming range damage at the cost of movement speed. Just like little old Tarkus back in the day. And Cyrus, he's still lagging behind. I mean, I could put him with a bolter, but I mean, that sniper shot is just so good. Although you have to, it raises the question. I mean, he's got 120 damage default on that. So 40.8. I mean, it kind of raises the question. Would it be better to put a bolter on him, because it really increases his range damage? I don't know. I don't like the idea. I don't like it at all. Not one bit. So I think that we'll cut off the episode here. It looks like we are heading to the Judgment of Carrion. Looks like we have an exterminated planet over here. Whatever. Who wanted to live there anyway? Right? So, ooh, what do we got here? Access point Primaris. Alright, anyway, enough of that. I got to think on what we want for a gift, and we got to figure out what I want to do with Martellus, because we can either increases rate of fire, damage, and speed of allied vehicles and turrets. And it has to be channeled though, so he has to sit still. And I don't really use. And we've got level 8, right? So 8, 9, 10. That'd be enough to get him up here. So that might be the limit. I might just start going down this tree. Right? Yeah, let's do that. Powerful sweep. Let's just start heading them down that tree. Screw it. And what is this? Still not good enough. Still not good enough. Alright, I gotta think on this, and when we'll get back, we'll take care of our gift, and we'll get back to the Judgment of Carrion and see how the fuck we ended up there. Thank you again for joining me. Please make sure you give me all that loving down below. Like, subscribe, tell me the business, and I will see you again next time.